Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first dialysis discussions, where I want to talk about and discuss dialysis. I've been a dialysis patient for 15 years, and over that time, I've developed some ideas and theories about dialysis I feel like don't really get talked about, and would like to discuss dialysis patients' um, feelings more than the medical side of things. I mean, it's medical, but I'm just a patient, and these are just my observations. This is not medical advice or anything like that. What I feel in my body is not always what the medical world understands things, or at least maybe I don't understand what they're saying. Um, Everybody's level of education is different in dialysis. It's part of dialysis is becoming educated and understanding what's happening. So today I want to talk about my thoughts on fluid retention and energy. Um, there are parts of dialysis that we're a little more aware of. It's pretty obvious if you have a whole ton of fluid in your blood, in your veins, you don't have any room for oxygen, and your blood's going to be basically diluted, and you're going to have no energy because of that, and you won't be able to breathe. So that's pretty clear and straightforward, and it's straightforward about being anemic if your red blood cell count is low. But something that I've thought about that I don't think is quite so straightforward is what's called homeostasis. When your blood and your fluid levels reach a certain level and your cells reach a certain level of fluid, they are equal in their level of fluid or similar. And you need a difference between your blood and your cells in order to create an osmosis transfer and allow electrolytes and if I remember correctly, this is going way back to when I did take a nutrition class. I believe it's andosine triphosphate that is what actually transfers your energy. But if you have too much fluid in your cells and too much fluid in your blood, then you just can't really transfer anything back and forth, and that's where you're waiting for dialysis. And most of us patients get really tired and we just sleep at that point. It took me quite a while to learn that dialysis is counterintuitive, and you're not really going to get more energy from sleeping much. Sometimes a quick nap can help the fluid move around, elevating your feet. But for me, in my opinion, exercise, stretching, getting your heart rate up, moving that blood around, and if you can sweat some way, then you can get the fluid out of your cells and create an imbalance. But whatever you're trying to do, like creating an imbalance between that fluid and the cells and getting it moving, in my opinion, will create more energy than sleeping and just waiting for dialysis. Again, this is just my observation and theories, and I think that one other thing about stretching, I think that stretching increases the surface area of your cells and moves fluid around by basically increasing your muscles mass, or not mass, but your surface area. And again, this is just my theory. I have no medical ability to back this, but I think that it definitely has helped me. And maybe this is the placebo effect and just how I think about it and what I do to try and motivate me to get moving a little more. But I don't really think so. I mean, I know the placebo effect is very strong, so it could be. But no, I definitely would appreciate if any other patients have something to say about this, or any info, or any medical personnel, or anybody. I mean, these are some of the thoughts that I go through about what it takes for me to try to maintain energy, and why sometimes I go out in the surf or go out and do something and my energy just disappears. And other days I can feel super weak and just push myself over that hump, and all of a sudden I start getting energy. This is a big stress for dialysis patients in general. I understand I'm not the only one that has anxiety about energy levels. I mean, I know normal people do, but for dialysis patients, for those of us that, whatever your medical situation or personal situation, if you've spent time in life sleeping 16 hours, 18 hours a day and just shut down, then you're always a little scared that you're going to go back to that. And trying to find tricks to help me motivate and help me push through to see what kind of energy level do I really have, definitely makes a difference. So let me know what you guys think, if any of you find this interesting. Yeah, I'm rambling now.